Good morning, class 10. I am Gautam Gangli from Adarsh Vidyamandir. Today's topic is economics, chapter number 4. Chapter number 4 is globalization and the Indian economy. First one point is what is globalization? Globalization means free trade. Free trade between one and more countries. When we conduct the free interaction of an economy with the one or more countries in the world, that is called globalization. And because of globalization, now the one country can send their commodities to another countries. In the same way, another countries also export their commodities to other countries. Next, come to this globalization made by MNC. MNC means multinational corporation. Multinational corporation. What is multinational corporation? Multinational corporation conduct all the trade, all the businesses, selling, purchasing in the world. And they generally produce the commodities where there is a cheap cost of production. That's why multinational corporation control the production in more than one country. Example: Tata Motors, Infosys. There are many companies which are Indian companies, but they associated with the MNC, and because of that, they have got the identity in the global level. Now come to the third factor, the factor for set up the MNC or the multinational corporation. How is it set up? The multinational corporation set up in India and China. Why? Question is why? Because of low cost of labor, number one. Number two, another establishment cost that are also low in these two countries. That's why in India and in another China, maximum MNCs are set up their industries for the production. In the next one, the fourth point is investment. What is investment? Investment is when the person or individual or any company spend money for buying something or to establish something. Especially the spend to buy assets. Assets means what? Land, building, machines, or like this. That means whenever any person or individual companies or many companies or some group of individuals combinedly invest their money in purchasing or for buying assets, that are called what? Investment. Investment also comes from the foreign countries. That foreign investment, that is called foreign investment. Foreign investment means what? When MNCs, multinational corporations, these MNCs whenever invest in our country or in any other countries, that is called foreign investment. Foreign investment comes when foreign investment comes, at that time the economy of the country improve. As for example, in our country we know that FDI, foreign direct investment. Because of FDI or foreign investment, we have got the opportunities or wide choices, wide markets, wide jobs. Many people got job because of MNCs. In our country, we know that a huge number of students and young generations, they are English knowing students. They got easily work in call centers. That's why it has said skilled labor and unskilled labor both are available in India, and that's why MNCs set up many factories in our country and call centers also. Now come to sixth point, that is local production. Local production is now changed into a global production or global market. Why? Because of globalization. because of interlinked one country to another country. Generally, MNCs produce their order to small companies. As for example, you know that Bata shoes. That Bata company does not prepare all the portions of the shoes. Few portions they produce and another few portions they purchase from another local companies and assemble, and after that they made the Bata company shoes. In the same way, that many companies are there which produce their order or place their order to vendors. Vendors means have small producing factories or small production areas. That's why I say small production changing to the global market or global production because of globalization, because of interlink one country with the other countries. Next one point, that is factors of globalization. Factors of globalization, there are three factors. First one, information and communication technology. We know this age is totally dependent on IT sector or information and communication sector. We know that we can easily send any messages, any letters by email, voicemail within few seconds or within few minutes and in very negligible cost. That's why nowadays the IT sector or information sector or computer sector that are flourishing. That's why we can say that technology is a big factor for the globalization. Secondly, the trade barriers. Trade barriers means what? The restrictions are set up by the government to improve the domestic market or to bring the commodities from outside. In our country, we know that after independence, the government made the trade barrier. Because of trade barrier, that means indigenous industries, that means local industries, they got the production, they got the protection, and for that reason, they produce more. And after 1991, this trade barrier has been abolished, and because of that, a huge number of products came to our country, and we got the wide choice. The trade barrier is also a factor for the globalization. If the trade barrier is free or trade barrier is relaxed, that means that create the globalization factor. Next one, last factor, that is liberalization. Liberalization means when government liberalize their policies, remove their policies or restrictions on the MNCs, that creates the liberalization. Because of liberalization, trade barrier abolition, and in IT sectors or technology, this globalization is possible. Next day we will continue the another points.